Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Come on, set!
One of only two rookies to top 1,000 yards on the ground last year. Here's Tyler Algier. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Ritter will set up to throw it. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. You look at this Packers defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Ritter now. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. He's on his way. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BG. Scouting your opponent, not just the players but the coaches too, and seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. The Falcons at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback,
yeah,
you got to make that throw, right? Yeah. That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Ready?
Ritter from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Love going to break the huddle. Lead the Packers up here first and 10 at the 34. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10, right at the 40. Love going to give this one to Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 97. On play action. Love to throw. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Go set. Hut.
Play action this time with Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Off the play fake, Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be
working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. There's a give to Jones running left. And he is going to lose yardage here. That play disrupted and stopped for a loss by linebacker Troy Anderson. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Play fake. Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Love, they go play action now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Strike! Strike! Hut!
Here's Ritter. Over the middle, caught by London. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw, Ritter. And that will be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd.
I don't know what's going on with that. Well, you know our accents ain't that good.
An uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Both our quarterbacks suck. You heard me, Lean? You heard me, Lean? I said both our quarterbacks suck.
Here we go.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out.
Yeah, I heard it. I declined it.
Down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Drill. 52. Ready.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches.
Ready.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Hey, go steal.
Ritter back to throw. Got his man. It's London. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Strike. Strike. Hut.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Shoot, I gotta work on him still though. I gotta work him up.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Got a man. It's London. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off a big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the try here for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Okay,
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Love looking to throw it. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. friendly. Nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top.
These two
As
coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0.
Coach.
But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Nixon now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready?
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys with much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Look at that.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. But it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes some kind of 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Love now to pass on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 76 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Down.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
Here we go.
there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Jalen Hawkins is there to bring him down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the set.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Yeah, we about to go.
Ready, set.
Second and 12.
Strike it.
Ritter to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, You're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Dances by him, and he gets it down to the 32. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Another throw coming up here for Ritter. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Yeah.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick.
Good game, Lane.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
We just gotta get out. We just gotta get our team right.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll get it up near the
Shoot, that's it. My darn passing suck right now.
112 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Check White. Ready?
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime.